everybody. My name is Mahaya Abdul Kawi. I'm the founder and representative of the Accountability Party for Human Rights, a political vanguard organization comprised of individuals who have chosen a path of self-awareness, self-understanding, and self-growth to become something more for themselves so that way they can be a greater service to their loved ones and to their communities at large. In this video, I want to pick up on a topic I was discussing in my last video about the MetaVerse, this online virtual reality platform that Facebook CEO and his team, Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg and his team are currently pushing forward with. It's a world where the physical restraints of reality are gone, where you can go into this world, this metaverse, and become essentially a version of you that you've always desired, a version of you that you've always wanted. In my last video, I discussed how this could be a good thing for those who are handicapped or disabled, but I also shine a light on how this could be a slippery slope for society, for a broken society. How, as a broken society, we have a consistent habit of putting our broken intentions into these inanimate things and with that process extending our broken intentions, and then these inanimate things become corrupt, and then because we're humans, we focus on these things instead of the people putting their intentions in it. So then we come up with expressions like money is the root of evil, or technology and social media are evil for people. No, these things are not evil. People have made them evil because we are investing our souls and our intentions into these things. But for this one, I want to dive into another aspect of the metaverse that I've been thinking about since my last video that I made, and I want to talk about how this new platform could also be seen as another tool in the agenda to really suppress true masculinity and to really suppress the modern man. And for those who are familiar with my channel and with my videos, know that I am a huge advocate for people to understand their natural energy, whether you're feminine or you're masculine. It doesn't matter your sexual choice. It doesn't matter how you were raised. Everybody embodies one side, and that's either yin or yang. And right now, since I'll say like the late 70s on to fast forward towards now, there has been this agenda, this attack on true masculinity in men, preventing clearing the soil and the seeds of anything that could potentially grow to become strong men or true masculinity in the West. In 2021, real masculinity is not common. It's not seen. It's been attacked. It's been outcasted. It's been pushed off the island. It's been mutinied to see like that. And right now, this metaverse, to me, I think is another tool in that agenda. And how and why I see it as, because men, we have this weird ability. Well, it's not a weird ability. It's an ability that comes from our ancestors when they were hunters and when they were purpose-driven, when they factored in the tribe and the bigger picture. Men have this ability to zone out. It's such a deep focus that it's almost a zone out focus, where whether it's video games or porn, stuff like that, we have this ability to kind of shut off everything and just zone into this. Like it's a hyper focus where nothing else matters, and we're able to do that whether it's by ourselves, with our homies. And I believe more so than women, we have that thing. Regardless if you have ADHD or whatever, you can still find something that pulls you in, whether it be physical activity like sports, or again like video games in our current sense. And that's because men, unlike women, we don't apply a lot of social constructs or conscious constructs onto our biological DNA. The medium may change, whereas a couple hundred years ago may have been hunting, now it's video games. The activity has changed, but the thing is still there, that we have this focus. Women, they can break from that in a way, to a fault where you find it nowadays, where guys joke around that women get distracted easily. I think that's because of, again, their biological nature to kind of cover all perspectives and see everything, whereas men, because we're builders, we have to be able to focus, and because we're hunters, we have to be able to have that, drivenness. And I see this metaverse being something that exploits that focus, because like right now we currently have where we still have that, but we have men who are zoning out into the wrong things now. And as somebody that plays video games, I'm not going to say video games are bad, but when it is pushed as the main thing to focus on, when it's pushed to become the main thing that men should zone out on, like porn, I see this metaverse being the new thing that men should zone out for and focus in. And that's dangerous, because men should not get distracted by this fake world where they ignore the problems of the real one. Because right now we need real men in this world. We don't have time. We don't have the luxury for modern men to get distracted by a fake world. We need men to become bigger, myself included. But and again, it's bigger than your sexuality. I don't care if you're gay, you're straight, whatever. You still have to rise up and embody true masculinity, because the world is in an imbalance. It's in a chaotic, feminine-driven state right now, and that's not how it's meant to be. Chaos is okay, but only when there is a structure, masculine energy balancing it out. We don't have time for the potential masculine energy to be gone in this world of zeros and ones. It doesn't make sense, and to me, it's another form of attack. And they know what it's going to become, because they know right now the current state, people are broken and sad, especially men, because we are being stomped. Our purpose, our natural purpose above what we choose to be our purpose, is being kicked out of our fucking DNA. So we're lost more than ever, and we don't have elder, true masculine men to teach us, because they've been attacked throughout the 80s and the 70s and the 60s or so forth. So we're lost, and then we have no choice but to fall into these things to zone out on. And right now, the metaverse is going to be that thing. And inshallah, more men see that and avoid this place as much as possible. I'm hoping more men are resistant to the metaverse. I pray. Inshallah, I really pray.